Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this channel, we talk about business, life, and 9 to 5 while I'm still at it. So if you feel like you can relate to one of those topics, make sure to subscribe. In this video, I wanted to talk about how I still have energy after my 9 to 5. Short answer is I don't. I don't have any energy. My job, I have two work from home days. I sometimes take three, but usually I take two work from home days. Those days are pretty chill, and I still have energy after my 9 to 5 because I'm at my house. I'm not talking to other people. That usually drains me a lot. So those days, it's okay. I still have energy. But the days that I have to commute to the office, those are pretty rough because I have to deal with a lot of people, solve a lot of issues, and by 3 p.m., 4 p.m., I'm cooked. So when I go home after work, I'm I'm cooked. And if I wasn't trying to build a business, what I would usually do is just go to sleep or hang out with some friends usually. But since I choose this life of creating a business, starting something new, you have to sacrifice some things. And for me, those things are after work, resting, or hanging out with other people. And I'm not against that because I'm comfortable with that. I know that if I sacrifice some years now, in the future I can enjoy more because I will have more time. Right now with 9 to 5, it's hard to enjoy the evenings because you're tired. I said that I would hang out with friends, but that's I will be hanging out with them tired, so I don't even enjoy it that much. But like I said, since I'm starting a business, there's no I have to come to work here again or keep working, but on myself, on my business. So you might ask how if you don't have energy can still keep working, and my answer to that is discipline, because not motivation. Because if you rely on motivation, some days you will be motivated, some days you won't, and that's an issue because the days you won't, you will want to do anything besides, or that does not impact the life that you want to achieve. So by being disciplined, knowing that you have to do what you have to do after work, for me is 3 hours of business time, or reading a book that helps me build a business, editing videos, or whatever it is, just 3 hours after work. And that's how I don't rely on energy, motivation, any of that. I just have, I just know I have to put in the work after my 9 to 5, and that's it. And I've been able to stay committed to that for like 6 months now, since I started really going into the business side of things, trying it out. Of course, some days you won't be able to work on your business. Some days you can work even more, but the idea is to stay consistent and keep the average amount of hours the same each week. For me, it's 21 hours after my 9 to 5 that I keep working. Of course, some days I can work 30, some days I can only work 10, but the idea is to stay at the average of 21. But yeah, since I'm living a completely different life, I don't care about energy. I just put in the work. Like I said, if I had another life, I just would come here to sleep and or play video games. I don't know. That was my routine a few years ago when I started at this job, and I didn't enjoy it honestly because I was so tired. But now that I know that everything I'm doing is for a bigger purpose, it does not bother me being tired. But yeah, little rant here, guys. See you in the next one.